I just wanted to wish everyone a very happy Easter. Lots of love, lots and lots of blessings. This is just a few days early, but I wanted to ensure that this was in. For the holidays, try to remember common sense, which I know is talked about as ain't so common. And this is understandable. Common sense really isn't so common in this world. Good heavens, just look at the news. Yikes. But happy Easter. Try to remember to eat well. In the days leading up, a lot of people are going on a more restricted diet. A lot of pescatarianism is being practiced. Pescatarianism being the eating of mostly fish and vegetables. If you have a physical illness or are pregnant or breastfeeding, it is recommended that you do not go on the Lenten fasts. And if you do, try to remember that you need more nutrients because of the fact that you have this physical illness and or are pregnant or breastfeeding. Salmon has a lot of protein, a lot of fat, really, really good baked or grilled with lemon juice and pepper, which is my favorite. And just remember to be extremely, extremely conscious of what you're doing. Don't let people tell you, oh, well, you still can't do this. You need to ensure that in any sort of fasting, including taking out any meat products, that you're still getting enough nutrients. After that, just the basic common sense stuff. If you're tired, try to remember to go get some rest. Don't let the family pressure get insane. If it does, it's okay for you to walk away. In fact, it's highly recommended that you walk away if you need to. Be really, really kind and patient to yourself. Don't let yourself be got at. It's okay if you get sick. You're not hurting anyone. You are just really, really not feeling well, and you need all the patience that you can give yourself. So get in that rest. Once again, if there's anything that you can't eat, don't eat that. Enjoy the love and the chocolate. I don't want to say cut out anything like chocolate and macadamia nuts, but moderation, 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 moderation. And as the story goes, there was a conversation the other day that I had about moderation that brought to mind this story about Apollo and Diana having a conversation. And Diana says, you preach moderation to your followers. You of all people. Because, Apollo was a bit of a dirty boy. And Apollo sarcastically says, I preach moderation in all things, including moderation. Take from that what you will, but I would suggest that you try to remember that while this is the season of death and rebirth and fecundity, you probably want to limit your fecundity, or keep it in a reasonable place. Don't drink too much. If you do drink, try to keep that at a very reasonable level, 2 to 3 drinks, and make sure that you get all your meds in. But above all, be kind and patient with yourself. I know it can be a dark time for certain people who are very, very emotional because there's the death stuff on the horizon. Jesus dies, Jesus is born. Again, after harrowing hell, and 3 days later, out he comes, fresh and clean and new, and with really, really cool scars. But also that it can be tough, especially if you have a lot of family trauma that has centered around the Easter holiday, as I have. Uh, Give yourself time and patience, and it's okay to say no, or just have a quiet day where you go to church and then come home and rest. Maybe have a little bit of dark chocolate and a good meal. But everyone is different and everyone needs all that. So basically, common sense, moderation, and know your limits and know when to quit. Happy Easter. All my love.